All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Now this lesson is coming off the inspiration of, we had our camp today, and we started talking about, the desire to teach, and how it shows forth, as Yahweh Shai said. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it. He said, if you love me, feed my sheep, man. Sheep. Right? This is John 21 and 14. And it reads, this is now the third time that Yahweh Shai showed himself to his disciples, after that he was risen from the dead. So when they had dined, Yahweh Shai said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my lambs. He saith unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my sheep. 17, he saith unto him the third time, right? And 3 represents understanding. It says, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, that thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh Shai said unto him, feed my sheep, right? So we understand that our duty, as the scripture says, we are indebted unto Yahweh Shai, right? Our duty is to preach, right? And in preaching and in growing, you have to understand that our duty is to obtain wisdom in order to teach those that are without or that don't know, right? Because what we're doing is ushering in Yahweh Shai, and as well as teaching this word so that the 144,000 be sealed, right? Now I want to start off with this precept just to get to the point in Hebrews the 6th chapter and the 11th verse, because our job is to grow, right? And in growth, you have stages. You have your milk, you have your bread, you have your meat, you have wine, all symbolizing stages of growth and in Yahweh Shai, really, right? But this is 11, and it reads, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 10. It says, for Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your works and your labor of love which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints, and do minister, right? And the point is in 11, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, right? And that's the point, that ye be not slothful in business, right? As the scripture says, I would rather you are cold or hot, but since thou art lukewarm, I will spew thee out of thy mouth. Yahweh Shem Shai requires that we are diligent. He desires that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. So you have to be in love with wisdom. Understanding wisdom is our first woman. When we go into the book of 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, it speaks about those that have wives be as though they have none. He that is unmarried care for the things of the Lord, while he that is married care for the things of the world, how he may please his wife. That's 7 and 32, 1 Corinthians, right? But regardless of what state you're in, having a physical woman or not, we are all required that we must work. And in that work, show that same diligence, right? So when we go into this word, Hebrews 6, it's like it says, and going to the word desire, this is G1937. It says epithemio, however you say it. It says to have a desire for, to long for, to desire. Continuing, it says to desire, to keep. What's this? To keep turned upon a thing, to set one's heart upon, as the scriptures say, keeping our eye single, and where your heart is, there will your treasures be also. Or it's like where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. It says to have a desire, to long for, to desire. Right? And when we go into the root word of this, it says thymos. It says a passion, a heat, an anger for with boiling up. To glow, adore means to love, the wine of passion, inflaming wine, right? Symbolizing a real woman, right? Being wisdom, as the scripture says, for wisdom is more moving than any motion, for she is the breath of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So wisdom is the first woman, our first love. And to show forth, as you show forth your passion to the physical women of the your woman, we're to do the same unto wisdom. We're to get intimate, and that's not intimacy. Does not always represent something sexual, man. It means a closeness, right? But that's how you're supposed to be with wisdom, and in you doing so, you get closer and closer into Yahweh Shemel Shai, because the scripture says He loveth those that dwell with wisdom, right? That's how you grow within the truth, man. Getting closer and closer into Sophia. Understanding that, though you may know the milk, understanding that milk is the foundation to everything else. You can read the same precept over and over, but you're going to always get more understanding upon it, right? So certain people, will try to bring out, just for example, let's say the topic of, you could say history, prophecy, any of those examples, it's multi-layered, man. That's why the apostles always tell you, get the meat off that bone, because wisdom is deep, and to truly be one with it, we have to be passionate about it. When during camp, when Yahweh Shemel Shai sparked, our spirits to get on this topic, he sent the thought of the song Fire and Desire by Rick James in my mind, man. And it's scriptural. Fire is a desire, or it's like a desire is a fire, right? And how do we know? Well, this is the word for the desire, right? And it says a passion, an angry, a heat. And when you go deeper into it, it says to sacrifice, right? It says to breathe hard, to blow smoke properly by fire, right? Understanding the sacrifice, the sweet savors as the altar, right? These sweet sacrifices or savors are going, or which are now, the camps, and also throughout your daily life, doing forth lessons through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. We're offering up these sweet smells unto Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, right? So it's like sacrifices. And the scripture tell you that obedience is better than sacrifice. And to obey, right? We were told to what? Feed His sheep if we love Him. So I believe it's more. So what was this word right here? Yep. So that's the point right there in Hebrews 11. It's another precept in the book of 1 Corinthians 14. And at the top it says, follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy. And when you go into this word for desire, is different. It says zealio or zelo, to burn with zeal, right? To burn with zeal, to desire earnestly, as you would a woman. We're to be like that unto wisdom, right? It says opportunity of a learned man cometh by opportunity. Let's go. It's in the book of Sirach 39. Wisdom, Thwada, Yahweh Shemel Shai. Wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, right? So that downtime that you may have, using that time to get closer in the spirit, is really you burning with zeal. It says in a good sense to be zealous in the pursuit of good, right? Which is what? The profiting unto your spirit and not your flesh. It says to desire earnestly, to exert oneself, right? We're going to get, it's more. It says to have warmth of feeling for or against. So here it goes right here. It says, this is G2205. It says zelos, excitement of mind, order, fervor of spirit, the fierceness of indignation, punitive zeal. And when you go into that root word, it says to boil with heat or to be hot, fervent in spirit, said of zeal for what is good, right? So it goes back to fire and desire, man. what do you desire? As the scripture says in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, if your desire be in thrones and scepters, this is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 21. It says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. Right? King Solomon prayed for wisdom, which is the root of being able to organize, which is the root in order to be able to rule in righteousness, because the scriptures continue to tell you that wisdom is in all things, man. I believe it's maybe the 6th or the 7th chapter of Wisdom of Solomon. It's like it. Oh, right here. Seeking in every thought for true beginning, heard and desired. 1 second. Here we go. Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 8. I preferred her before scepters and thrones, and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her. Neither compared I unto her any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as a little sand, and silver shall be counted as clay before her. So like it. I'm jumping down to 14. For she is a treasure unto men that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of Yahweh, being commended for the gifts that come from learning. Right? So those with wisdom, as the scripture says, right? For she is a treasure unto men that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of Yahweh, being commended for the gifts that come from learning, right? And when you go down, it tells you about like the, here we go, about all the things in which wisdom are in. Matter of fact, just jump down to 22. It says, for wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me, for in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good, kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtle spirits, right? And I quoted 24 to 25, right? But that's the point, man. In wisdom, we gain it all, because ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahshai loves those that deal with wisdom. So you're desiring the kingdom. The first thing you should desire, and work for is more wisdom, right? So I just want to bring this lesson to the body, this quick lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakodash, and double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.